Hello and happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday. Friday sews. Sometimes I feel like Fridays come around so fast, but this week, no. I feel like a million weeks have passed since last Friday. I have so much to talk about that it feels like a lot has happened. A lot. So let's just jump right in. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to my sewing room and Friday Sews. A little bit of sewing, a little bit of life, a little bit of everything. And let's start with some sewing. I did my Sew Frugal 22 and I posted it yesterday. I don't usually post on Thursdays. So you're getting a twofer. You're getting 2 days in a row of me. Too much, right? I try to make them short. I'll try to make today short. But I love my Sew Frugal tops. So go take a peek if you haven't so far. And we're posting them on Instagram. So look up the hashtag SewFrugal22 and you're going to see all kinds of free sewing patterns that you could collect, put in your stash, just saying. Okay, I finished a collab that is going to post this Sunday. Hi Robin! If you haven't been to Robin's Love of Sewing, that is her channel. She does, what I love is she doesn't just do sewing, she does some crafty things and decor things. So take a look at her channel. Very informative and what a sweetheart, totally. But we did a dress together and I can't wait to share it with you. I want to sneak peek it right now, but no, you have to come back on Sunday. Okay, I'm looking at my list. Does that bother you? If I don't have a list, I'm going to really, sort of just go on and on forever. I wanted to talk about when your time is your own, and for the most part, my time is my own, do I do what I should, or do I do what I want? That's the question. And I always feel like I should do what I should, but what I should is what I've set for myself goals. It's not like someone else told me to do. I mean, if I had to do something for my husband for work or whatever, that would be something I would prioritize. But other than that, it's like, I should clean the house. I should do this. I've got some projects lined up for the channel. Just things I should do. And then, I don't know, I was kind of just done with, I had done the 2 videos. I just felt like, what do I want to do? Like yesterday, I just like, what do I want to do? And I wanted to make a dress. Is that a shock? Surprise, surprise, I wanted to make a dress. So I did. I sat down and started a dress, and it's kind of something in the back of my mind for a while, because last year, about now, I was making a dress for my granddaughter for her graduation. I wanted her to have a custom dress. So I made her this dress. I'm going to put up the pattern. And in making it for her, we're almost the same size, and I tried it on, and it was so cute. I felt really cute in it. And I thought I should make this for me. So I made her a test, and I made her a dress, and so I've made it twice. And I struggled with that dress so much. But I felt like I should be able to overcome what was my problem, So I'm almost done. I'm going to grab it so I can just show you where I'm at in the process. Would that be okay? I'm going to assume that you said, yes, that would be fine, Stephanie. Go ahead, grab it. So this is my dress form. If you haven't seen it, I made this a few years ago, and I did a sew along, so you can watch me make the whole thing in all my glory. Believe me, I had so many struggles making this, but it's awesome, and she's still my size. I pretty much stay the same size, and this is my body. So when I put this on, and what's nice is it's fluffy, because our bodies are smushy too, so it's not hard. And you can put pins in it. So she's wearing it. Anyways, so this is the dress, and my biggest struggle was right here, and I didn't struggle. I didn't struggle. You know why I think that is? Because of the t-shirts. I worked on my V's on these t-shirts. I just feel like the answer was take my time, baste first, get it just right, and then sew it. And I feel really good about that V. I'm just happy with it. The other thing I struggled with was a zipper. I'm terrified of zippers. I just feel like, and I just binge watched 2 seasons of Project Runway that I didn't know were out there, and they're not afraid of zippers. They're just like, oh, I should put a zipper into this, and it's like 5 minutes later it's in, and I'm terrified to do a zipper. They just seem like they're always wonky. And when I did my granddaughter's dress, I was not happy with my zipper, especially the top where you're supposed to close it in. so don't criticize my zipper because I'm really happy about this. It's still a little puckery and I don't know why, but I did an invisible zipper. Can you see that? And I closed it up at the top and it's like, it's not like that. It's like this. So I'm a little bit happy. There's not a bump right here where it ends. I mean, I'm just like, I think I need to, and you know, it's like, it's straight. I just think I need to make more zippers so that I can be like them and just have no problem with it. So all I really have left to be calling this finished is I have to decide if this is okay right here. It had a fish start right here and I didn't put it in there because I don't want it tight right there. And when I put it on, I think it's cute. It's hard for me to tell because it's way too long. So I need to find my perfect hem and then decide if I want to do anything, gather this a little bit more. On me, I don't think it's this loose. Maybe I'm not the same size as my dress form. Because I feel like it's, if I took it in at all, it would be too tight. So, ideas that I have to kind of think about when just put it on. But I don't like to wear silky fabrics, but I have several that I really like in my stash that I want to wear. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, if I wear this and I like it, it could be a church dress and actually it'd be a nice summer dress with flip-flops. So if I wear it a lot, then I might make it again and again, you know, and just get some of my fabric that I love in my closet. So anyways, that's what I've been working on the last couple of days. Hopefully I can show it to you next week all done. So I did what I wanted. My house is a mess. Poor hubby. Luckily, I have a husband who doesn't really care. I mean, he's kind of, you know, sloppy person anyway, so my sloppiest is still nice to him. It's an advantage. There's disadvantages too, because you're constantly, oh my gosh, you know, can you put that away? But the advantage is he doesn't really care how much housekeeping I do. It's all good to him. So I'm lucky. Now, purple bag. I talked about this last Friday. I went to the NorCal, oh, this is a bag. This isn't from the, I thought it said Quilt Expo. I haven't touched this bag since I got back from the expo because I wanted to open it with you guys. It was just a bag from one of the vendors when I bought something. I went to the Sacramento Sewing and Quilt Show and I made my Me Made outfit. That was from last week and I love that outfit. I'm going to wear it a lot. It was just really cool to have it from head to toe and even my purse. So that was fun. And I plan on more of that. I would like to be 100% Me Made. Is that I mean, I have some favorite clothes that I would probably never give up, but working towards it. That would be fun. I kind of just feel like that would be fun. Everything my own. Everything comfortable, everything custom. Wouldn't that be cool? My own custom wardrobe. I digress. I'm off track. What's in the bag? Okay, so I went to the show and I made a little video in my car right after to kind of show you my impression. So let me just show that. So I just left the Sacramento Quilt and Sewing Fair and I thought I would give my impressions while they're fresh. And I will say when I first walked in, I just walked all the way around the edge of the building and my first thought was, can I go now? I just thought, kind of just wanted to leave. It's a lot of people and it was a lot of quilting and things I'm not actually interested in. So I thought, well, at least go see the classes. And so I went to the class about sewing notions, and I think that was a lot of quilting too, but it was full and there were people standing on the outside. You couldn't even really see in. So I thought, you know, I just need to force myself, I'm here, I need to force myself to dig in and see everything. So I went up and down the aisles, I looked at every booth, and I found my favorite scissors. I bought some scissors, and once I had a purchase, I was like, okay, that's good. So I walked around some more and then I went to see a class I was interested in, which was zippers. And I went to that and I sat in that and it was really good, but it was almost exclusively about bags. And I have made a bag, a couple of them, but my problems with zippers are garment sewing. And this festival or show or whatever was very little, if anything, about garment sewing. Not really, it's mostly quilting and then bag making. And then they had, you know, odds and ends kind of booths. But what I mostly enjoyed was just looking at everything. And There were a lot of beautiful quilts, and I did look at machines. My takeaway from that is my machines that I have are good, and I don't think that there's anything that really made me want to spend money on a new machine. But I certainly gave it a shot. I would like to find a fair that's more about sewing and not about quilting, because I'm just still not interested in that. But I loved it. I bought some more stuff. I'll have to show it. I can't remember what I got. I'll have to show it. But that's my take. I had a great time. It would have been way more fun to have a buddy, but I also liked, leaving when I was ready and not having to wait for anybody. Not having to find anybody and figure out where everybody was at. I don't like that. So I had a good time. But I saw it all, so I'm not coming back, and I didn't think I would. I thought I was going to go to another class, but both of them were about quilting, and so the last one was more about bag making, and I'm not going to get totally into bag making. So I'm ready to go. I think I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. I'm very close to a Hobby Lobby, so my fair is not over. Well, I'm sitting here filming, and I don't know what I said in that video, so I don't want to repeat everything, but I just want to say that I loved it and I didn't. I kind of felt both. If I had to say what I would like to go to that I didn't go to, it would be just sewing and not quilts. I don't have anything against quilts, and there's a place for that. Obviously, that was their place, and I was the person that was there just trying to get some little crumbs, but it was mostly for quilters, even the classes. And I wanted to go to all 4 classes, but one of them was just quilting, so I didn't want to go to that, and the other one was notions, and I tried to go to that when we first got there, but it was when I first got there. It was just, I was by myself, but it was full, and I could kind of see in, and I really couldn't see what she was holding, so maybe that I felt like that was more quilting as well, but I might have got something out of it. I would have went, it was full. So I did go to zippers, and I don't know what I thought that was going to be. I thought it was going to be about putting zippers in, because I would love to have some tips for putting in zippers, but it wasn't. It was about using zippers in bag making, because she was a bag making person. She had a bunch of patterns, really cool bags, totally fun bags. I was tempted, but I don't want to get into bag making. I have done some bags. Obviously, I did my backpack purse. I've done some tote bags, and I plan to do more tote bags, but I don't want to like veer into it. So I didn't really need that kind of zipper help. I have no problems doing zippers on those kind of things. It's in my dresses that I want to really do a perfect zipper. But you know what? YouTube's helping me with that. So I enjoyed the class. She was super fun. I was kind of disappointed in the show for not providing them any kind of sound system, because it's already in a noisy area just being in a big open building. I mean, it's just curtained off, so you still have the noise of the whole building. And those classes were full, so she had to yell. And I'm thinking, poor baby, that's hard. And it's just not as nicely presented when she's trying to yell to everybody and everybody's trying to see, and I ended up in the front because I got there in time. And then I wanted to go to the next one, which was patterns and how to figure them out. And silly me, I thought he meant sewing patterns. I thought that's what it meant, and it wasn't. It was quilt patterns, I think, because it was all about quilting. So I left, but as I said in my video, I didn't want to stay after the first 5 minutes, because that's kind of how I am. And I feel like it would have been different if I had been with friends. So that makes you do more, that makes you stay more. And so I was proud of myself for making myself stay, making myself go to at least one class. I wanted to go to more, but at least, and I went to all the booths, more than once. And I talked to people at the booths, and I asked questions, and I picked up things, and I bought stuff. I really didn't have much for garment sewing, but I did buy some stuff. So let's see what I got. This one, probably the thing I'm the most excited about, because it is some more scissors. My favorite scissors are, where are they? My blue handled scissors are not in their place. Uh-oh. You know how that feels. they're going to be right here somewhere because it's just my sewing room. They didn't walk away. I'm alone, so it's me. But my blue handle scissors are Kai. And so when I saw the booth, I knew I was going to get some more, and I bought this kit. And it has 3 pairs. And doesn't this go in the room nicely? Love it, love it, love it. So I was happy about that. And I was at this one booth, and it was a lot of zippers, and I thought this was super cute. So this is like a lanyard, and I was thinking it would be cool to have like a pair of scissors hanging on it, and it goes around your neck, but it's a zipper. See? I don't know, I couldn't resist. I waited in line to buy this. It's so cute. I just think that's cute. I might wear that, like as a necklace. All right, so all that's left now is from NorCal Sewing and Back. And this is my store. This is where I go shopping. Well, this is where I bought my, I'm pointing, you can't see, my beautiful Viking Amber Air serger came from this store. So of course I wanted to buy something at their store. I don't know, I felt kind of like, you know, I'm at home there, and they had a nice bag. I'll throw on the floor. So I got a few pieces of fabric that they had pre-cut, and I don't know, I was thinking, I was actually thinking I got 2 yards of this because it might make a cute top. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. But it's quilting fabric, but isn't this gorgeous? That'd be pretty. So I was thinking garment for this, and I got 2, so that they're a yard each. Doesn't really, yeah, 1 yard. And then I got these 2 because they're just so cute, and they kind of are this kind of color theme that I like, and they're all sewing. So I was thinking more of some kind of crafty thing. You could be inside a purse or a tote bag, or one of those binders that I made. This would be cute inside. They're both different. This one's all scissors, and this one is all notions, all kinds of notions. Aren't they cute? And they're also very soft. Maybe I will make a top out of this. People were like, what is on your shirt? I don't know. But anyways, man, that feels soft. It's no comparison to the cotton I get at Joann's. This is so much nicer. I know they say that, but it is. So that was my big shopping spree. I had money in my pocket and I didn't spend it. Not much. So that was my experience. And I want to go again, but not to a quilt. I would say if it has the word quilt, I probably would not. How can I find, is there a sewing show that's not centered around quilt? Or at least half and half? Where people are actually talking about garments? Can you find that? How do I find that? I'm going to have to start looking. I want to go to something where people are sewing like clothes, like me. Okay, so personal. That was kind of personal, but it's still sewing. So that was personal and sewing. Personal. I'm working on a garden. It's my first time. Never really tried to grow food, and so I'm not counting on it. If I kill everything, it'll be fine. It's an experiment. I want to see, you know, if I can grow anything that will survive that we can eat. So it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So I told hubby, and we had an old pen from a dog that has passed away, and we just had it. And so I wanted to use that because it's also kind of sold as garden fencing, but it's not tall enough. So we did buy some extra to make it taller. And so we were going to set this pen up, and we bought an extra couple panels to make it 12 by 12. And we found a sunny spot behind our house, and my husband leveled it out, which is super nice. And I helped, but mostly by sitting and watching and keeping him company. So that's my idea of helping. And then my brother-in-law, who lives right up the hill from us, they had put in some garden boxes. So it's elevated. What do you call that? Container, raised boxes is what you call it. And you put the wire at the bottom because we have gophers that will eat everything and deer that will eat everything. So you have to have it fenced and, you know, wired so that nothing can get to it. And so he offered to make me 2, and that's going to fit perfect. So he called and said, it's going to rain. I got to bring these boxes to you. Like it's an emergency. So we were ready. Thank goodness. So he has something called a Unimog, and it's like a military vehicle, and he drove it straight down, and I videotaped it and I want to show it to you. But before you look, I want you to know how steep this is, because it doesn't look steep. It doesn't look steep in my video, but you wouldn't want to get in this if he's driving straight down. You would think I'm gonna roll over. In fact, you wouldn't want to walk straight up there. The trail between our houses is sideways. That's, you know, makes it a lot less steep, and even that is very steep. So just to walk straight up there would be like, you'd be almost wanting to touch the ground. So I'll show you real quick him dropping that off. Aren't I lucky? I'm so lucky. My neighbor saw that and she's like, "Where'd you get those?" And I'm like, "Custom made." He's retired and he loves making stuff like that. He's just very, very good at it. So thanks, Mike. I have spring fever. You can't really see, but my flowers are blooming and there's so many more to come. We're so excited. So that's pretty much it. You're all caught up. I guess I'm gonna say goodbye so I can go work on my dress. If you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe, thumbs up, and leave a comment. And thank you so much for stopping by. And if you love these chatty sewing videos, go look for #FridaySews, because there's a bunch of us who do this, and I like watching them because I love hearing about people's lives, you know, what's going on with them. It's fun, right? Because we're all, you know, we have so much in common, and it expands way beyond just our sewing, I think. So that's it for me. I'm gonna sign out. I know you've got other Friday Sews to go watch, so let's just leave it at that. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I so appreciate it so much. I really do. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye now.